Alright, this is Killer J here. DC Walkthrough says, what is your favorite games for 2014? My favorite game was Wolfenstein: A New Order. It had the story, it had the characters, it had a lot of good stuff in it. That's DC Walkthrough's question. And the man Bartell, okay, do you like the Evil Finn? Yeah, I don't mind the Evil Finn. I actually don't mind it. Pretty good little horror game. Might get it later on. Might. Okay, the Order 86 is out in February 20th. It'll come out on February 20th, I'm pretty sure. Why is popular worthless? Well, you're not true to yourself and you're not honest to who you really are. That's your questions, Bartell. That means Bartell. What's your favorite Super Mario Bros. 3 level? Wow. The hell levels are pretty cool. Favorite Sonic the Hedgehog? What's your favorite Sonic game? Favorite Sonic game of this generation last generation was Sonic Generations. That was a good one. And Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on Sega Genesis. If you could make a new Robot Master boss for Mega Man to defeat, what would it be? Lazy Man. Or Fork Man or something stupid there. Or Spoon Man. Actually, a really good boss would be Bucket Man or something ridiculous. Something ridiculous. They have so many bosses in Mega Man, it's not even funny how many bosses they had in that game. Who is your favorite Street Fighter character? Vega, Zangief, and Ryu. Have you ever played a pinball machine?
Yes, I have. And the great thing about the older pinball machines was after you played them for a while, you got a feel for the machine. You could tell if you were going to pull on the machine too hard, how you were going to tilt it. You could play for hours for a quarter. I mean, they were great. And skill level wasn't difficult. It was just timing of the ball. And yeah, I think if you ever get a chance to play one, you should go for it.
Definitely. What do you think of the Oculus Rift? Oculus Rift is cool, kind of cool and all. It's like a virtual reality headset you get to wear. It's for like you get to wear it there. Some people wear it there for like a person who had cancer or something. They wanted to go somewhere. They put on the Oculus Rift machine and you're actually at that place, like a virtual reality kind of thing, which is kind of cool. They have certain games for it. It would be cool to see that if done right. Have you heard Nintendo that's my answer. Have you heard Nintendo's coming out with a new console soon? If so, what do you think about it? What do you want from it? More third-party support for Nintendo and actually be on par with the PlayStation 4 and stuff like that, but have the stuff that people want, have the exclusives, have new, more mature, new intellectual properties and more maturity games, and a good balance of kids games too.
Being able to buy cheats and stuff like you do on GameCube and that.
Yeah.
You can go on there and buy cheats, and there you can't, eh?
Yeah. Yep. What do you think of CM Punk's interview in the Colt Cabana show? Do you think he'll succeed in UFC? UFC, the thing with CM Punk, he had some legit complaints about the WWE. He had his opinion. He didn't like it. He got injured by a guy. But UFC, the thing is with UFC, they'll cripple you over there. That's not like wrestling. Wrestling is fake, but UFC, they're there to hurt you. They're there to cripple you. If you didn't like UFC, if you don't like wrestling, UFC is there to they bleed, they punch each other like in the face really hard.
Oh yeah, a whole lot of hurt.
He's in the Hall of Fame this year. Macho Man's in the Hall of Fame. He's in the WWE Hall of Fame. Did you see the AVJ movie? If so, what do you think of it? Honestly, I seen it, but I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. It felt kind of felt too long for its own good, and some stuff was cool, some stuff was okay, but it's not really a good way. It wasn't really like I really enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like the movie, honestly. I watched movies before, I watched horror movies, I watched cartoons, I watched internet movies. Some were better, but this ABJ movie wasn't cracked up to be. It's like if you're like a fan or a subscriber, you might like it, but I'm not really big of a fan of ABG all that much, to be honest with you. How would you change Capcom? If so, you had the opportunity to buy the company, what would you do with their franchise, Devil May Cry, Resident Evil, Mega Man? Well, basically, what I would do with Devil May Cry, I go back, have Dante have the white hair and have the badass attitude. Resident Evil, I would make it more horror-oriented and release like a Resident Evil compilation of all their games on one disc. Like I don't know, Resident Evil 1 through 4 maybe, or stuff like that. All the Resident Evil games on one disc, so it doesn't have to be. And Mega Man, I would go back to the old school, the 16-bit Mega Man games. The 8-bit is good, but I would go to the 16-bit direction with Mega Man. It would be nice to see Mega Man 16-bit and actually good stuff. What gaming genre do you think should FPS be most popular genre? Well, mostly hack and slash and maybe like platforms. Hack and slash is pretty good, like the God of War series. The God of War series is pretty good. It's quite gory and dangerous, and they have a lot of nudity in those games. You'll be surprised. The last question from Horror Squad, and the other questions from Corey Margera. Those 5 questions, and Ryan Jess with the Mega Man question. What horror game are you looking forward to in 2015? Dying Light. That's the game I'm looking forward to, is Dying Light. There hasn't been any other horror games announced yet, but last year was the games I was looking forward to last year was Alien Isolation and stuff like that. That was what I was looking forward to. I held out for a month. I didn't buy like a game for a month or so. I didn't want Destiny. I just wanted the Alien Isolation. So I waited and I got it. So what do you have to say?
I think we appreciate the questions and hope you enjoyed the answers.
Yep.
Keep on sending them in.
All right. RMG, bye.